Hi, this is Kym Watson, Easy Trader. This is an exclusive review of the key economic news events that are being released this week. Okay, so the big stories really from last week was the Fed minutes, which really surprised the market as the dovish sentiment seems to be winning the movement at the moment. There seems to be quite some concern of whether there's been sufficient strength and the possible damage to the unwinding can be done. So, looking ahead this week, really it's been inflation, employment and holidays. Many of you have been trading may have noticed a lack of volatility in the morning, so you'll notice that holiday effect a little bit more, but hopefully will still be some good trading to be had. Anyway, looking at the economic events themselves, and Monday US core retail sales were out. Sorry, this is slightly late this week as I've been on holiday already, hence holidays. Retail sales came out slightly ahead of expectation at 0.7 versus 0.5, so slight positive note there. And then today, UK's inflation figure, again this came out at spot on at 1.6, so it's dropped off a little bit. Some of the factors of factory inflation, PPI input, and fell to 0.6. The output came in still fractionally higher at 0.2, so the inflation figures are still very, very low. And there is a belief that earnings may overtake employment, which we'll see tomorrow morning. Okay, looking then, German ZEW economic sentiment. This picked up for the first time for some time. It wasn't quite as bad as expected, where the economic sentiment itself came out 61.2 versus 60.7. So yeah, some signs of happiness. The overall European economic sentiment, that is, and the German figure came out where it's 43.2 versus 46.3, but it's least contraction for a while at least. Okay, following on from that, we've now seen the US Consumer Price Index already out as well. This came out at 0.2 versus 0.1. So looking ahead now then, for the rest of the week, we've got the UK unemployment or employment report coming out at 9:30. Some quick key factors here which will be watched. You may get some decent movement from this, although it can be quite a variable report. I think we'll see some positive signs if the wage report average earnings are higher than previous and certainly running higher than inflation. Look ahead then to Thursday, we've got the UK unemployment claims. That's not quite right, it's the US unemployment claims, and that is the only figure for the day. So of real significance, there are a couple of other figures. There's a Philly Fed manufacturing index figure coming out, but it's not been a big mover. I'm not too sure this unemployment claims will move massively, but if the market is light in terms of volume, we could see a bit more movement. Of course, during the whole of this week, we do still have the US companies coming out with their results. And that, of course, is certainly stirring up the equity markets, which often has a consequential knock-on effect on the foreign exchange markets. Moving into Friday, most markets are closed. There won't be much in the way of trading had anywhere, as most traders will be closed, brokers will be closed. So for the Good Friday. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you have a great week, what's left of it, and I wish you all the best, and I'll be back next week. Bye for now.